Hey, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Wizards, it's Kieran Trollcaller, and I'm back for another episode of the Myth Walkthrough. We are excited today because there's going to be a couple things happening today. One, we're going to get new recipes for new clothes that we'll be using to craft between episodes, and we're going to get our third seal. So let's go ahead and hop right into Sudrilund. This is our goal, guys, is we want to get far enough into Sudrilund so we can go ahead and get the third seal from Sudri. Okay, so let's go ahead and buzz up here. Apparently we need to talk to this guy named Keital Blackheart. Yeah, and he's going to be a raven, of course, because we are in Grizzleheim, so we run across a lot of ravens. And from what I remember, Keital, he's not necessarily going to be that friendly to start off with. So let's go ahead and come on in here and let's see how we can do this. Now, while we're waiting here to go in, guys, I just want to remind you, I do stream on Twitch 4 times a week. I do a couple of Wiz streams. I do some Pirate 101 and some Minecraft. Hopefully, we'll see you there.
Hold! I am Sudri's henchman.
Yes,
and
yes.
he has sent me to Blackheart, the path
Okay.
meddlers.
That was like me,
Without
sure.
a shovel, you cannot clear the
Oh,
path.
and you'll thwart my effort.
The snow has been specially piled to cause an avalanche if it is meddled with, and only I know how to clear
Well, you're a
it.
happy guy. Okay, and we gotta go ahead and fight him. So let's take care of Keital Blackheart. Very, very good. Well, I hope you guys have had a good last couple days. It's very great to see you guys again back here for the Myth Walkthrough. In fact, since we already have one of these in our deck, let's go ahead and slap it on the minion. That'll just make him die quicker. And I'm excited because we are getting so close to Grizzleheim gear. Now, Winter Tusk gear. So Winter Tusk gear is some of the best gear you can get in the game. And you can get it and you can craft it once you're at level 56. Crafted gear overall, I like crafted gear overall because crafted gear is usually pretty nice because one, it tends to be fairly strong. It's going to give you really good stats. In the case of the crafted gear we're going to do is we're also going to be able to get an extra blade, get an extra trap, and be able to get a bubble too without having to put it in our deck. So I mean, those are all neat advantages of the gear. Now, we'll be honest with you, the gear is not, well, some of the stats of the gear is not as good as the Winter Tusk gear. Winter Tusk gear came out about the same time as the Grizzleheim gear, and the Winter Tusk gear is pretty nice because Winter Tusk gear gives you a Waterworks gear versus Winter Tusk gear. That's what I meant to say. Oh, Waterworks gear you can get at level 60. So a lot of people will totally skip over the Grizzleheim gear to get to the Waterworks gear, but I'm going to show you why there's reasons you might not want to do that. And it's called being able to make different gear sets or different outfits for your wizard, because certain things might be worth doing in other cases. So we're going to talk a little bit about gear sets this episode and the next episode, just so you guys can understand how gear sets can start to become an ally for you as you guys start to build your wizards and start to go into it. Wow, I got one blade and I've got plenty of traps. Should I go for it, guys? I say we're going to go for it with Orthrus, because why not? He's a big puppy dog. He can handle it. Hey, I like the dark. I like it how some of the cliffs, all the ice cliffs, kind of like break into the whole darkness thing going on in here. It's pretty sweet. Obviously not an intentional graphics issue. It's just the way it kind of worked out, because Orthrus is one of those that puts a really big backdrop over the whole spell to make it look really, really dark. And there we go. Keital didn't stand a chance, did he now? Okay, so now let's go back outside and let's talk to Mr. Blackheart outside his cave. Very, very good. Okay, now, Keital, there he is. He's down the hill. I like the way they designed this place. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you've beaten me.
Yep.
But my followers, Herrick the Lean and Ormond the Surly,
have taken the pick and shovel, okay?
You will never find
For they've hidden themselves,
For
okay.
Sudri told me to hinder you. Perhaps to see if you're worthy to earn his golden seal.
Well, what will they do then?
Herrick the Lean and Ormond the Surly, and win from them the
Okay.
pick and shovel. Herrick is in Hrundle Fjord, and Ormond is in Vesterland.
Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and find these guys. I'll bring it back in when we're ready to go ahead and teach them a lesson. Okay, guys, we found Herrick the Lean's cave here in Hrundle Fjord, so let's go in here and let's take care of Herrick Lean. Oh, I was thinking it was supposed to be some sort of big guy, not some myth sorceress. Woohoo! Okay, let's take her down, right, guys? Let's stop Herrick the Lean. Now, what do I got? I don't have what I need. Yeesh. Okay, I say let's dump Humongo Frog for the moment. Let's go ahead and throw a feint on Herrick, yes. And we'll save we're going to go ahead and save our blades for the last things for us to put up there. Unless there's nothing else I can put up there, because they can earthquake me pretty easily. Yeah, like that guy, he's a Darkwing Hewer. He is already eyeing me with an earthquake. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull back for a little bit. Hey, that worked out. He went ahead and wasted the plus 30 he had on me with that first hit. That's not a problem. Oh, no earthquake? Just Humongo Frog. Well, that's okay. That's okay. So, guys, we got to define these two guys, get the pick and shovel, and then we'll be able to move on to the second layer of Sudrilund. And in that second layer is where we're going to be able to get some recipes, guys. Oh, yeah, recipe time, recipe action. Yes, that is exactly what I'm hoping to see. Okay, let's get a blade up real quick. We need to get one of our prisms. Yeah, I need a prism to show up in the deck. Come on, prisms, because I need to lay one on our boss there. I mean, I can get away with not putting one over there on the Darkwing, but I definitely need to get one on Herrick. Oh, yeah, not good, not good. Let's throw one more blade up, and then hopefully we'll be able to get get what we need this next round. Hopefully we won't see an earthquake pop in either. Okay, is that... Yes, there we go. One myth prism. Now I feel good, guys. Now we can go ahead and do Orthrus and go ahead and finish the party. Crossing our fingers, we don't see an earthquake come around. Could very well happen. Okay, Darkwing, what you gonna do? Ooh, an Orthrus. Well. Funny to see you here, Orthrus. Ooh, that hurt. But that's okay, because I have one of those puppy dogs too. Here we go, tit for tat and myth. Back and forth. Now, I guess if you wanted to, you could go do Celestia and totally skip Winter Tusk. But the quests in Winter Tusk are so much fun. It's a good storyline. And plus, you get an opportunity for a cool set of gear that has some different value as opposed to Waterworks. And to me, I like collecting the different pieces of gear too. So that's one of the reasons why I do it. Okay, guys.
Find Kettle's pick.
Yes, we found the pick. Okay, I'll bring it back when we get to Ormond, the Surly, guys. Just see you in a bit.
I was
okay, guys.
God, this shovel.
Look who I found.
You will have to pry it from my
cold dead claws. Well, then that sounds like a job for me. Hey, look, they have a Coven Gloomgleam in here this time. Different, but yet another myth one. Okay, not a problem, guys. So let's go ahead and take down Ormond the Surly. Yes, he seems very surly to me, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Well, this is going to be some pretty cool stuff. Now, guys, we are kind of in the pace right now where every 10 levels is where you're most likely to see a new spell, at least for several levels until we get to around level 100. That changes a little bit up again. I remember when they first brought in Celestia, and that was a big point of the game, was creating what they called you would get a new pet at level 68 and a new spell at either 56 or level or at either the 6s or the 8s. You know, now we have been given leave to get a spell. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to complete that quest until we can get to Celestia. So that spell quest even is going to be way behind us, so we won't be able to get that spell for a while. But that's okay, because the lady, yes, Medusa, will wait for us. So that's not a big problem. It's just kind of sad that you can't go into areas that you haven't gotten a quest for yet, and you have to have a mainline quest before your school quest will let you go into that. So that's one of the downsides to it. It's like when we had the quest for Orthrus way before we could get into that part of the world. You know, kind of a downside, kind of a bummer. You know, but it is the way the game is designed, because there are opportunities for you to get more levels and move up quicker. And I'll tell you what, if you guys notice, ever since we got here to Winter Tusk, the XP is pretty good, and you start going up in levels to XP. Like, you know, by the time we get to excuse me, by the time we get to our next place, you know, we are going to have by the time we get into Celestia, guys, we are going to be over level 60, you know, which is pretty awesome. You know, I mean, a lot of people will enter Celestia at level 48, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like, you know, to an extent, you're not setting yourself up for the challenges you're going to have by going into that. And because now, I'll be honest with you, Celestia, it's a tough world. I remember when I first went to Celestia, you know, it's like, ouch, these guys are brutal. Yeah, because they throw it at you. And Winter Tusk is pretty tough too. So it really depends a lot on how you play your character, how you set your character's stats for success, you know, so that you can go ahead and get the best hits and the best strategy with your card games. You'll notice, you know, with something good like Orthrus, if you can like handle the damage and everything, you're going to come in there swinging, and you are every bit as good, you know, with a myth character as any of the storm characters out there. You know, look at those hits that we're getting. Very strong, very effective, you know, and not that much to set up, honestly. Okay.
Kettle shovel is right here with the
We
rest
got
of
it, guys.
stuff.
Okay, I'll see you later when we go catch up with Keital. Okay, guys, here's Keital. Let's talk.
All right then. Let me tell you how to clear that snow and ice without burying yourself.
Okay, he's going to
On
give
the
me the
other
secret.
side, you must speak to Thera Brightspell.
Very good.
She is a friend to Grandmother Raven and will help you.
There we go. Now we get to go talk to Thera Brightspell. Very good. Hopefully she can get us up to talk to Sudri. Whew, it's like one little thing after the other, and here we go. Let's block it off. Fantastic, guys. We have to talk to Thera. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pick up the side quest real quick. Okay, but let's move past him because we want to go talk to Thera. Now, up here is going to be our recipe person somewhere. And now we got a teleporter hub. That's nice.
Grandmother Raven sent word to expect you some
yes.
time ago. I was wondering when you would turn up.
Here I am.
You will never pass through Sudri's Dragon Gate.
It is enchanted. Great, so we're going to have to get some
I saw
stuff.
that happen once, and it wasn't very pretty. So let us avoid that fate if we can.
Of
Gather
course.
some raven feathers.
Yes, raven
and
feathers.
Some hemlock leaves.
Hemlock leaves.
And you can get feathers from any of the ravens roaming these parts. Not me, of course. And hemlock grows wild.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go beat up some ravens, gather some hemlock, and yeah, speaking of which, there's some wild hemlock right there. So let's go ahead and grab this. One hemlock. And I bet you there's some more down here. Yep, I see. Oh my goodness. I did not realize those guys are traveling that way. Whew. Okay, let's just go ahead and fight some of these guys because we need to get some ravens. Well, I mean some feathers. Yeah, raven feathers. Okay, guys, see you back in a minute. Okay, guys, I got all the feathers. I just need to get this last piece of wild hemlock right here. Fantastic. Oh, let's go say hi to the Trog. Very good. And got the next Trog. Let's go talk to Thera, and she will tell us she's going to make our disguise for us. This is kind of cool. Okay, Thera, let's go for it.
These should serve well enough.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Uh-huh.
With those ingredients,
You can
I
brew
can
potion.
now brew
Yes,
just
yes.
take a drink from the cauldron. While in Raven form,
Ah, yes.
you should be able... The enchantment upon the gate isn't that quick-witted. If you get through once, you can... Once past the gate, you must face Sudri himself.
That is the goal, guys. Okay, so you guys ready? Let's drink from the cauldron.
Take a drink of the foul potion from the cauldron.
Look,
You
we're
begin to
Raven now.
sprout feathers and claws.
So, guys, here's what we're going to do, is we're going to sneak in. Yep. I got pet, too. So let's head up over here. Now, if we go up to this level here, guys, we're going to find, you know, some other stuff here. But I believe... Where is that raven with the, Oh, okay, guys, let me get out of this mess. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I am back. Let's go ahead and Now we can sneak through the dragon's maw, so we
The
open it
dragon
up.
gate lets you pass unharmed.
Yes,
Now
very
that you have
nice.
fooled it once, it should trouble you no more.
Very good. And this takes us right up here into this area. Very, very nice. Teleport hub, and I think there he is. There is Sudri. Let's go ahead and talk to Sudri and get this over with, guys. He's just hanging out over here, as, you know, those big giants are. Okay, Sudri,
How did you make it through my defenses?
just do
I've
that type
heard
of
from
stuff.
my brothers, Austri and Vestri.
Yes,
they
I
say
have.
you've gained their golden seals. I respect that.
Very nice. These guys tend to be
Normally,
pretty nice.
my henchman, Cormac Shadowclaw, would deal with you, but I do not know where he is gone.
Oh, well, he's gone.
I don't wish to bring doom upon my fine
Oh, here we go.
So let us
So
be
let's do this.
diplomatic in our dealings here.
Okay.
If you can do a few simple things for
Oh,
me,
here we go.
I
He's gonna
will
have a
give
laundry
you
list.
my own golden seal as a generous gift.
Of course. Okay,
I
so
would
what's the
have you
deal?
go to a cave in Vesterland, in which
golden apples.
grows the cave is guarded by a Valkyrie,
Okay, so we
a
had to
warrior
take down
named
Jorda.
Find the cave. Bring me back a basket of these golden apples, and we'll see where we stand.
Understandable. That's what we want to do. Okay, so let's head back, guys, and we're going to walk through the whole way because we're looking for that person that can go ahead and give us the recipes for some really cool gear. And I want to show you what this really cool gear is because, you know, I think it's pretty important to understand how to get this gear because it can be extremely useful to you here in the game. Okay, so let's keep going now. And there are people that play the game that decide to run with this gear for, you know, 20, 30 levels. And they don't even worry about going through the Winter Tusk gear because the Winter Tusk gear, let's just be honest with you, the Winter Tusk gear, it's a lot of work to get the Winter Tusk gear. Oh man, I'm like totally stuck there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Winter Tusk gear, that can be quite a grind. Like you saw, well, you didn't get to see every bit of grind that I did in Olympus just to try to get the Olympus gear, but boy, it was a lot of fights. And I still never got the boots. Yeah, you know, I think that's like the first time I finally just said, forget it, I can't fight this anymore. It doesn't want to give me any boots. I can't do it anymore. But anyway, so we're going to be right here, and there we go. There's the equipment recipes right over here. Carax Strong Thread, okay? So let me show you why this gear is so good. So first off, hats, okay? And what we're doing is we are looking for the, here we go, the Myth hat, the Poetic Chieftain's Helm. Now, again, it doesn't really do it for me looks-wise, but let's take a look at the stats. You get a almost 50, well, 40, yeah, actually, about 57 points more health. You do lose your power pips, but that's okay because you get an increase of accuracy by 2%. You get increased. Well, actually, you actually get a critical rating, 70, which we don't have at this point, and plus you get plus 17 on your attack. So basically, you're adding quite a bit of damage to your overall attack. That's huge. You lose the healing, but you get another blade. That's pretty big deal. So guess what we're going to do? We are going to go ahead and Grandmaster Crafter only. What? I'm not a Grandmaster Crafter? I'm not a Grandmaster Crafter yet? Are you kidding me? I'm not a Grandmaster Crafter? What is my crafting range here? Okay, sorry, I'm a Master Artisan, but a Grandmaster, that means I have to go ahead and do the crafting quests in Celestia. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, so there we go. I'm going to buy that when I'm here, but let's just take a look. Where is the Poetic? Here it goes. Garb of Might. Now, this is pretty good. Look at this, guys. So you're getting a plus 7% defense overall against all schools. That's good. You get the plus 5 healing inside. You get easily 60, 70, 80 more health, 85 health. Great. You get plus 2 on percentage. You get a critical rating, and you add 6 more percentage on your attacks, and you get another trap spell, which is not as great, but that attack bonus. See, that's what a lot of people go by. They go by attack bonus. Plus, you get a block rating as well that goes all the way across. So that's pretty good. And the third one is your boots. So if we take a look at the boots of boots of, where are they? There we go. No, not power. Legend. Time of Legend. So the boots give you easily another 20 points of health. It gives you power. It gives you some of that power pip bonus back that you lose from the other two. You get another +4 defense all the way around, so that brings you +11 resist all the way across all spells. You get another +2 on accuracy, so you're basically getting +6 on accuracy if you're wearing the whole set, and you another 6 points of damage. So you're almost getting another, you're almost getting another 25 points of damage. So we'd go from like 52 to somewhere around 75% damage. That's pretty good as far as being a much bigger attack. Now, definitely not as big of a bonus if we were coming off of the Olympus boots, but since Center's Poetic boots are what we have, it's definitely a huge upgrade, and it might be one that we need to go with. Yeah, I mean, we do lose some of the power pip chances, so that means chance for power pips will go down overall. So we got to think about this, but in the meantime, guys, I hate to say it, but that's all the time I have for today. I hope you guys had a great time. I've had a lot of fun time. Make sure you guys check out the stream if you can. If you haven't subscribed or if you haven't hit that like button for the video, that really helps us out. So guys, this is Kieran Trollcaller for the Myth Walkthrough. We will catch you later. This is Kimise. Catch you later. Bye-bye.